So hello everyone. Today we are going to solve our next question on LeetCode, and that is best time to buy and sell stocks second. So yesterday we have solved one problem that was best time to buy and sell stock first, in which what we were doing, in which we were buying the stock. After that we are selling the stock. So this buying and selling is allowed only for one time in that previous problem that we have solved yesterday. Now what this problem best time to buy and sell stock second is saying. So basically we have given an array prices where prices of I is actually denoting the price of the stock on ith day. And in that question, it is saying that you can make any number of transactions. Like you can buy for any time or sell for any time. But there must be a order to buy and sell. Let me make you understand with the help of an example. Let's say you're buying the stock, you're selling the stock, again you are buying the stock and selling the stock, and this you can do for any number of times, for infinite number of times. But you can't do something like you're buying the stock, again you are buying the stock and then selling the stock. So this is not allowed. You can't do something like you're selling the stock, then buying the stock. This is also not allowed. So you can do it any number of times, but that should be in this order. Means you can do buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell for any number of times. So this is what it is saying. And it is saying that in one time you can hold at most one stock. So you can hold at most one share of the stock at any time. So that simply means you have to perform this operation in this order. So let's try to solve this. Now this is the example that we are taking to solve this, and this is the graph I have drawn to make you understand. So this graph is basically representing that how the price of the stock is actually fluctuating. I have drawn this graph on the basis of the data that is given inside this array. Now uh, let's try to make an algorithm to solve this question. So what we can see here, first mm, we are on first day, and the price of the stock on first day is equal to 5. Then after that, the price is declining here and it degrades to 1. After that, there is an incline and price is increasing to 3, then 7. So this graph is actually representing that how the price of the stock is actually bearing. So by why I have drawn that graph. So let's try to understand this. So how we will solve this? So let's say currently we are at here at this uh, on first day. Now how we can solve this? How we can design an algorithm for this? On that day we will actually see, on the first day we will actually see whether the price of the stock on that day is greater than the price of the stock on previous day. If the price of the stock on that day is greater than the price of the stock on previous day, then we can think of selling our stock, because here we are getting the maximum price, so we can sell this. But in that case, we can see the price of the stock is lesser than the price of the stock on previous day. So basically, we will not get any benefit if we will sell this on this day. So here we are going to design an algorithm for this. For this, what we will do? We will take a buying rate which is initially equal to 0, and we will take a selling rate which is initially equal to 0. So now in that case, buying and selling both will be at the same point. Now what we will do? We will also take a variable profit that will actually denote the profit, and initially this profit is equal to 0. Now what we will do? We will start from this first index. Why we are starting from this first index? Because we have to keep the track of the future, that in future how the price of the stock is actually varying. So when we are on this day, then we will compare this price with the previous day. If the price on the previous day is smaller, that means we are getting some benefit out of this place. From this place we are getting some benefit. We are maximizing the profit here. Okay, so let's try to solve this. So in that case, we can see that the price, let me write the index first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So it is simply saying that the price of the stock on first day is 1, but the price of the stock on 0th day, one day previous to it, is 5, which is greater. So there we can't get any benefit out of it. Here, if we will sell on this day, we will be in loss. So what we will do? We will simply increase both the pointers, buying rate or selling rate. So we will increase it to 1. Simply we will increase it to 1. And from here we will increase it to 1. and this pointer will also get increased. After that, we will again check whether the price on the initial day is greater than the price on the previous day. Yes, the price on the initial day is greater than the price of the previous day. So here we can decide to sell our stock. Here we can decide to sell our stock. But before selling this, maybe the chances are that in future we will get more prices of our stock. So we will just increase this selling date to this 3. But we will not sell this because maybe in the future we will get more better prices. So we will try to explore more and go forward to check that what will be the prices in the future. So what we will do, we will simply increase this selling date. Okay, after that this pointer will also get increased. Again we will check whether the price on this day is greater than the price on the initial on the previous day. Yes, the prices are greater. So what we will do, we will simply increase this selling pointer. Now this selling pointer is at third index, second and third. Okay. So we are here and we will simply increase this pointer. Now again we will compare whether the price on the current day is greater than the price of the previous day. No, now this price is declining. Now the price of the stock is declining. And here we can see this stepping down. So here the price of the stock is actually declining. So what we will do, if the price of the stock is declining, what we will do? We will actually take the profit we have made previously. Previously, whatever the profit we have made, we will simply add this profit into this profit variable. So now this profit variable is equal to selling date minus buying date, because from here we are stepping down. So first, before stepping down, first we have to add this profit to our profit. So it is selling date minus buying date, which is equal to 7 minus 6, that 7 minus 1, that is equal to 6. So till that time the profit is equal to 6. After that, what we will do, we will simply do this selling date equal to buying date equal to I. So selling date and buying date will come to this point, which is 4, and this is equal to 4. So selling date and buying date will come at this point. Okay, so we will simply uh, take selling date and buying date, and as it is pointing to 6, so it will come here at this place. And this pointer will also get increased. I pointer will also get increased. Now again we will check whether the prices on the current day is greater than the price on the previous day. No, prices are lesser. So what we will do, we will simply increase both the pointers. So simply increase both the pointers. And this I pointer will also get increased. Now again we will check on the same condition whether the price of the stock is greater than the price of the stock on previous day. But in this case it is equal. So we will consider this. Why we are considering this? Because in that time the price is basically equal. 4 is equal to 4. But maybe in future we can get more prices. So we will simply consider it, and what we will do, we will simply increase this selling date. So selling date will come here at this place. After that, again we will increase the counter. It will come here at this place, and we will check whether the price on the current day is greater than the price on the previous day. Yes, it is greater. So what we will do, we will simply increase it again, because here we are getting the incline slope. So here we are getting continuously getting the profit. So till the time we will not get any point from where the downfall starts, till that time we will simply increase the selling point. And once that time will reach when downfall starts, so at that time what we will do, we will simply consider that profit, add it into that profit variable, and simply increase the pointer forward. So in that case, we will increase the selling pointer here, and this I pointer will also get increased. Again, we will check for the same condition, and this 8 is greater than 7. So what we will do, we will simply increase the selling pointer. It will come here, and after that, we will simply increase this I pointer. Again, we will check for the same condition. In that condition, there is an incline point from 8 to 5, decline point. So what we will do in that case, we will simply consider this profit into our result. What we will do, we will add this profit into our profit variable by simply doing selling date minus buying date. So here selling date is 8 and the buying date is 4. So 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. So we will simply add 4 into our profit. After that, what we will do? We will do selling date equal to buying date equal to I. So all of this selling date and buying date will come here at this position. After that, this I pointer get increased. Again, we will check for the same whether the price on the current day is greater than the price on the previous day. No, it is not greater. It is smaller. So what we will do? We will simply increase both the pointers, and these pointers will come here. After that, this I pointer will come here at this place. We will again check, and now this condition is true as 1 is smaller than 4. So what we have to do now? We have to increase this selling date, and again we will mm, come here and increase this pointer. Now this pointer came out of the loop, so from there we will simply terminate out of the loop. But here, as you will see that this now in that case we have bought this stock here and we haven't sell it till this time. So here we are not considering this profit into our result. So we have to handle this case differently when we will code. Okay. So if you will see here, the selling date is equal to 4 and the buying date, selling price is equal to 4 and the buying price is equal to 1. So 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. So this result we will handle differently and that will simply add it into our profit. So the final profit we have made out of this is equal to 13. Okay, now let's try to write the pseudocode for this. The function is this maximum profit that we have to implement. So what we will simply do, this is the function we have to implement, and prices is the array which is representing these prices of the stock. So what we will do initially, we will take three variables. Buying date, which is equal to buy initially is equal to 0. Selling date, which is initially equal to 0. We will take profit, which is initially equal to 0. After that, what we will do, we will start from this position, from index 1. So we will start from index 1 for int I equal to 1, and we will go till end I lesser than n, where n is the length of this array, and I plus plus. And we will check the condition that prices of I is greater than prices of I minus 1. If this is the condition, we will simply increase this selling date. So here we are increase the selling date. Else what we will do? Else if this is not the condition, so what we will do? We will first add this result into our profit. So it is equal to prices on selling date minus prices on buying date, and it is plus equal to pure because we are adding it the result again and again into this profit variable. After that, what we will do? We will do selling date equal to buying date equal to I. And after that, as in the last, we haven't we have bought that profit. If we will see in this graph, then at this place we have bought the stock, and but we haven't sell it because we have just increased the counter sell, but we haven't sold this. So we will not getting any profit from this in that code. So we have to handle this case differently. So what we will do, when we will come out of the loop, we simply have to add this profit into a result, which is equal to plus equal to prices of selling date minus prices of buying date. So this is what our final code is. So let's try to code this. Here we will come. Let's try to code this. First, we will take three variables: selling date, buying date, and profit. After that, we will start looping from first index, go till end. We'll extract the length of this array into a variable. Now we have to check if prices of I is greater than prices of I minus 1. That means in future we are getting more prices for our stock. So there we are getting profit. In that case, we will simply increase this selling price, selling day. Else, what we will do? Else, we will simply add the result into our profit. That is prices on selling day minus prices on buying day. And we will simply make selling date equal to buying date equal to I. And finally, when we will come out of the loop, we have to handle this case where we are at the last and we haven't sold the last year or the last stock which we have holded. So we will handle it. We will simply add it into a result equal to prices on selling date minus prices on buying date. After that, we will simply return this profit out of it. Now let's try to submit this. Okay, all the test cases are passed. Let's try to submit this. Okay, and it is accepted. Now, if we will analyze the time complexity for this, the time complexity is order of n. Why? Because we are traversing the whole array for one time. That's why the time complexity is order of n. And as we are not taking any extra space, so the space complexity is O of 1. So this is what our time complexity and space complexity. So that's it for today. Thank you.